Hello, welcome back to the HVAC Budget channel. Today I'm excited to be bringing you the Leatherman P2. So I've been looking at this and I finally went ahead and I purchased this. Now, one of the great things about the Leatherman P2, let me tell you right up front, this is $120 online right now, but almost all day, every day, you can find these for $60 to $70 brand new in the package on eBay. That is a steal. So considering, let's bring in the Leatherman Sidekick. This goes for the same price brand new. So this one you can get in the package brand new for $60 to $70. All right, so let's look at some of the features. We find that the Leatherman has the pliers here. We've got the replaceable cutters and we've got the wire crimpers. So this is going to come with a Leatherman USA stamp. Very nice. I did want to mention one of the things that I was disappointed with is Leatherman makes these pouches, the sheaths, in China with a nice little black sticker that I definitely took off that says so. But the multi-tool is made in the United States and it is extremely good quality, so I will give the sheath a pass. All right, so one of the things people complain about is the magnets. We'll get to that in a little bit. I wanted to address that. But one of the things I love about the Leatherman Free P2 is how premium it looks. I really like the scales, the outside. I like that it comes with a pocket clip. Where the Leatherman Bond doesn't, this actually does come with it in the package. So a great set of pliers. It's great that it has crimpers. I really like the overall aesthetics of it, how it looks. All right, so let's talk about the magnets. Now, on the Leatherman Free P2 and the P4, one of the selling points is the magnets, and that's one of the reasons people do hate this tool as well. Now, I work around metal every day. I'm an HVAC technician. I don't do sheet metal, but I am around metal shavings, and I carried this with me. And while it does have, I think, some shavings, it may have gathered some dust on it, it's definitely nothing that is really upsetting or bothersome. I really haven't noticed anything on the tool. So that is not really something that bothers me, but keep that in mind. If you do work in a sheet metal shop, this may not be the tool for you because of the magnets it uses to close and open. All right, so this is one hand opening. You are able to flip this open one hand, but I think it needs to be worked in a little bit more. Like some of the Leatherman tools, it takes a while to get smooth operation. My SOG multi-tool, my power lock, the SOG power lock, definitely is the best multi-tool ever that I have owned or handled for smooth opening. They just definitely have an amazing way, and even the Leatherman Free P2 is not near as smooth yet, at least, as the SOG multi-tool. All right, so let's go ahead, close this up, look at some of the tools. So on this side, we find we've got the knife. Very nice knife, and I was able to use this at work and strip some wire, and that combo edge really came in handy. So I really like that it has that combo edge. Some people hate that, but I actually found it very handy for when I needed it at work. Really worked well. Then we have got the Phillips 2-dimensional. Again, this bothers some people, but I actually find this to be a very useful tool. I've used it many times on, I'm not sure about this tool, but on the Sidekick I've used it and it works really well. Very similar tool. Then we've got the pry bar. I tried to use the sharp edge on here to cut open boxes, but it didn't really seem to work extremely well with that. But look how thick that is. Definitely a meaty tool for some heavy duty prying use. I do like that that's included there for when you need it. On the other side, we have a couple other tools. We've got the scissors. These will disappoint some people because these are going to not, well, let's see. Sometimes I'm proved wrong. Let's see. But it takes a little bit. They do cut through paracord, but not as well as other scissors. To me, that's not a huge issue because they work for my daily needs. I don't cut through stacks of cardboard every day. I'm not cutting rope. I'm not using them for other things. I'm just using them for normal everyday tasks. So they work very well for me. The file, again, this will bother some people, but this, again, I only use a file very minimally, so I don't really use it much. And this is a very nice tip on the end for a small to medium screwdriver, so I do like that aspect. Then we notice we've got the depth gauge, we've got the wire stripper. I never really use these multi-tools for wire stripping. I don't find they work that well in my experience, but I think you have to be they do work, you just have to really spend time, and on the job I don't want to be spending a lot of time, I just want to get it done quick. Alright, so then you've got sort of a medium tip there for screwdriver, and then we come to the awl, which is, this is going to be another sticking point for some people. This does not come to a very sharp point. You're going to have like a little screwdriver tip there at the end, a micro screwdriver, which is nice, but it is going to impinge some on the awl's ability. So I use this at work, again, incorrectly, so maybe I should add that as a caveat, for sheet metal to open the hole, and it did not work as well as some of Leatherman's other awls. And I believe that's because it didn't have that nice point there on the end. But it did work, so it's not a total waste, and it works for multiple tasks, so you can decide if you like that or not. Then we have the combo tool, which I never use these anyway, but if you desperately need those, there you go. Alright, so overall thoughts about the Leatherman Free P2. I really like it. I really do. I've used this, carried this as my primary multi-tool at work, and it really worked well. I was pleasantly surprised at the ability this has. This has a great set of pliers. I love that it has the crimper, it has the replaceable cutters. I love the knife. I like the screwdrivers, and I've used the scissors, and everything worked well, and I love the pocket clip. So this right now, I've sort of replaced the Bond for now to sort of use this as my everyday carry. I like how it looks, the premium feel. I really like this multi-tool. Now some people will say, well, it's basically just a fancy sidekick or wingman. Right now at the prices you can find these brand new in the package but technically used, these are the same price. So I think this has a lot more to offer. This has a lot more to offer than the Leatherman Sidekick and Wingman, I feel like. It's got a couple more tools. I feel like it does the job a little bit better. So I really don't think that's a huge insult, because a Leatherman Sidekick, it does do a fairly good job to some extent, and many people like it. It's not my favorite multi-tool, but if you know how to use it, it works. But the Leatherman Free P2, I really do think is a great tool if you get it at the right price. So go ahead and give it a try. Again, the magnets did not seem to be an issue to me, and I feel like it is packed full of potential. All right, be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll keep these videos rolling, and we'll see you in the next one.